there's no escape. Over your shoulder, don't look away. Get your mind right for something you ain't ever seen. The fire's blazing, the storm is raging. Here it comes now, here it comes. Get ready. You better get moving, ready or not. It's about to go down. Here it comes now. Better get moving, ready or not. It's about to go down. Here it comes now. Get ready. Ooh, get ready. Ooh, get
Legion of loyal listeners and Wildcat fans, welcome to the Mike and Rob experience. We've got a little technical difficulty here. Got a bad power plug, but we'll do our best to buck through this thing as best as we can. We've got Jeff the Wolfman Meyer, Rob Derry, Mike Kaylee here on the Mike and Rob
Give me that too.
experience. Trying to get everything dialed in as best we possibly can. We've got Coach Sarah Kaylee here hanging over our shoulder. We want to thank everybody down at the First National Bank for bringing you all the YouTube as far as River Falls sports. JV football last night. Gold team volleyball tonight.
All of it.
And before we get too far into this, we're going to bring right up here, we're going to bring the Boss Project in.
Oh, there she is.
Head coach Sarah Kaylee, can you, come on over, Coach. How are you?
Get comfortable.
I will.
All right, Coach, we're in the pandemic.
Yes, we
We're
are.
down here at Menomonie.
Right in the grips of it.
Sorry, I'm going to turn that down. You're a little loud in my
It's okay.
headset.
You can reach over me. We live in the same house.
Look at this, though. I got a new sponsor. Did you see that? Binford Tools is sponsoring the Mike and Rob experience.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, welcome here to the stable down in Menomonie. Let's talk about a couple weeks ago at Rice Lake and home against Rice Lake. Let's go through those matches.
It feels like so long ago. Sophie
does.
said to me, "What do we do for warm-ups again?" Like she was trying to get the time breakdown.
Well,
of,
she's a Langlois. That's not surprising.
she's really good with numbers, though. So, and I actually told her one thing, and I went out and started to tell the girls another, and she was like, oh, yeah, you're right. So I think everybody's a little bit discombobulated.
Yeah. How about you? Discombobulation doesn't usually fall in your wheelhouse. So.
It has more and more this year.
All right, let's talk about. Wow. Coach, real quick, we got to get into the buzzword of the game. Rob
really
Derry's
loud
here.
buzz.
Quick, go ahead. What is the buzzword? Sponsored by Massage Concept Sports Therapy and Training downtown River Falls on the corner of Main Street and Cascade.
I'm actually going there Thursday.
Well,
The
good for you.
buzzword of the day today is going to be anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll put some thought into that.
Where in the glass is the
She'll
coach?
make it work.
Has got the buzzword of the day. It's anesthesia from Rob. All right, Coach, let's forget about Rice Lake. Let's talk about tonight.
Yep.
You're here. Sophie Langlois is waving to the Mike and Rob experience. She's wanting somebody to come down and help her. Is that you, Coach?
I'm signaling.
Just some pointing and waving. And
She points at me and gives me a thumbs up, and then I point back at her, and she says, okay.
Well,
Oh,
that
all
worked
right.
out really well. All right, let's talk about tonight. Here you are. You had a week off. Menomoni's had 2 weeks off. Let's talk about.
you said they've had one practice?
Yeah, so I was talking to
They're
Kyle.
0-1, 2 on the season. We're 4-0.
They've actually played 2 matches now.
Oh,
So he just told me, he's a first-year coach, worked with Corey here before, so he's been in the program for years, but we were just talking about how hard it is when you come in and you want to change the direction of a program, and then to
Kyle
try to
Moore.
do it during a pandemic is almost impossible.
Yeah.
God
and then
bless
they
him.
had somebody test positive, so
Uh-huh.
that means they were all shut down for 2 weeks. He said we've had 2 matches, Saturday and last night, and we've practiced once.
Coach,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm Ian Sticked right now. Like I'm a little bit ahead of you.
You
like
are.
I need to come back into your wheelhouse.
And then there's Rob.
And then there's Rob. All right, what's been going on at
Anesthesia,
practice with the
okay.
Wildcats? What's the team feel?
These girls just love to play volleyball. So our philosophy going into the beginning of the season was we're going to take advantage of every opportunity we have and be grateful for it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they do. You know, I missed practice last Thursday and Friday for round 2 of somebody in the Kaylee house being tested.
Kilgore,
Yeah, right.
not to mention names.
But Sophie stepped in and did a really nice job running the practice for me, and I'm just really grateful that I have somebody there. When it came to the match last Thursday that we were supposed to play, and I talked to her, she was like, you know what, I'm really good running practice. I don't know that I want to be the head varsity coach right now. So
I would have been ready. Rob and Jeff and I could have come in and been your head coaches.
You know what? I never even thought about that.
That's probably
you were in quarantine too, so it would
Well,
have been,
that's
it would have been
probably
Rob,
Rob and Jeff would have
Probably
been
no.
done a better job without me.
Yeah, so we ended up having to cancel our match against Hudson, but to come back into the gym Monday, like I was so happy to be there. And
Yeah.
I think that throughout all this, that's one takeaway is that you really learn to appreciate every moment.
Rob,
I've never been one who just loves practice. I'd much rather play matches, but in the world we're in right now, I'll take a practice.
Yeah, you got to take what you can get.
Rob wanted to compliment your smile tonight. He thought you looked extra beautiful with
Thank
extra
you. You can
lip
tell.
balm on.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well,
did that just
Coach,
for you.
October 9th is what day?
Friday. Yep.
Yeah.
Big WIA meeting and vote on the tourney series. And
Yep.
I've got some of your stuff coming in here. They've done some due diligence like you and I talk about. They've got some divisions and
Yep.
some pods, whatever you want to call
Are they
it.
deciding whether it's going to happen at all or how it's going to happen
I
or
think it's
both
going to be
or what?
how it's going to happen.
All right, all
So
right.
they've taken the sections, normally 8 sections, divided into 4, and within that section they put you into cohorts A, B, C, and D. So we would play 1 in the first round. We would play the bigger section second round, and then
Group A, Chippewa
Hopefully.
Falls, Hudson, Menomonie, Rice Lake, New Richmond, River Falls.
Yep.
Group B is DC Everest, Marshfield, Wausau, East and West, and Rapids. Group
Yep.
C would be Ashland, Lakeland, Union, Medford, Merrill, Rhinelander. Group D is Anago, Hortonville, New London, Seymour, Shawano Community, and Wapaka.
And that's all the teams up here that are playing?
that's our section. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Isn't that crazy?
Kind of.
Looking on Max Preps, I know you're going to get into that here in a minute, but looking at other teams in our cohort A of Section 1, there's 2 others that are in the top 25 right now. Chippewa Falls broke the top 10 at number 8.
yeah.
and,
they're,
New Richmond was in the top 25
what,
as well.
what are we at?
well, I've got all
In
that.
D1, we are
Typically, coach isn't
2.
here for all this, but D1, we're behind Germantown. Germantown's 11-0.
yeah.
I thought Chippewa Falls looked good when we played them.
They have come such a long way, and I just really like the direction of their program and the way they grind.
I thought they had some athletes so that could play volleyball.
So this is D1, Germantown 1, River Falls 2, Hamilton, Sussex 3, Hartford, Burlington, Brookfield Central, Kaukauna. Chippewa Falls is 8, Oak Creek 9, and Waterford number 10.
Yeah.
The coaches poll came out. Germantown 1, Arrowhead 2, Oconomowoc 3, Hamilton 4, Brookfield Central 5, Burlington 6, Kettle Moraine 7. They were at the state tournament last year. River Falls 8, Divine Savior Holy Angels at 9, and Hartford at 10.
Where'd
Yeah.
Germantown come from?
Germany.
I was going to say the eastern side of the state.
They haven't,
I don't
they
know.
haven't
That's where
been-
everybody
they
comes
haven't,
from.
They haven't been good, though, have they? I
A
mean,
little town in Germany. Germantown.
Not the last couple of years. And I laughed when I read the coaches poll. You know, they give the write-up, and it's like this conference and this conference, and it's like recent state tournament, team River Falls. So Sophie's like, I don't know what we have to do to really be established and be
Well,
considered with some
you
of those
lost a
teams,
big
but-
group in 2020,
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
of course you've got to drop off. But Maddie Marl, the Maniac, your featured player tonight. You want to talk a little bit about Maddie, the senior?
Yeah, Maddie's done a nice job this season. I think part of it's because she missed so much of last season, of just being really appreciative. And like I said, that's kind of what we were going for at the beginning of the year. Really showing some leadership, rallying her teammates. She's one of those kids that everybody gets along with and enjoys being around. And then just showing up every day and working hard in practice. So some of the
Coach, this-
attributes that we appreciate about
This
Maddie.
is the first time in
For sure.
5 years I'm going to have to kick you out of the interview because we have a lot of. We got to call it Desert.
The game starts in 2 minutes.
Get out of here.
All right. Well, we're going to
Anesthesia.
anesthesia. There it is.
Good
The
luck.
Boss Project. Sarah Cayley here. Want to thank our sponsor, the First National Bank, and we're getting ready here. But the first thing we have to do is see if we can get a
Oh, I've
hold
got a
of.
stool right here. Whoa! I forgot about calling
We're
the
going to
desert.
see if we can call Tony Cheeks here.
Hopefully he's around.
Well,
Tuesdays
Tuesdays
are tough.
well, you never know with that.
Tony
guy.
Cheeks,
Oh.
Cheapo Casino.
Well, hello, Tony. You're on season 5 of the Mike and Rob Experience down here in the stable
What,
in the
Mike?
COVID.
Rob?
What's going on in the
Huh?
desert, son? We don't have much time, so.
I know. I'm grilling steaks right now for the Razor.
Really? How do you get?
Hey, Tony, hurry up with those steaks.
Hey, they're coming.
Tony Cheeks is the owner operator of Cheapo Casinos.
I got Rob on the phone. Just back off.
All right, jeepers,
Guy owes
creepers.
me $2,000. Hey.
Tony, you got anything
Hey,
for us out
oh,
there,
yeah.
buddy?
Yeah. Wait, I had to flip the steaks here quick.
Go ahead. Take
Yeah,
your
I
time.
do. I got you guys. What do I have? Let me check my notes here. 38.5 points.
Tony Cheeks, the owner of Cheapo Casinos in Las Vegas, Nevada.
I got to go. See you, bye.
Tony.
Jeff,
Dang it.
Rob. It
That
is.
guy's elusive,
It is
man.
what it is, but it's pathetic. So
He's
I'm
grilling
going to
steaks.
take a few notes here real quick. You guys want to make a wager?
38.5. I'm going to take
38.5.
the
Oh, let's see. That's 12.
3, 10, 12.
Ooh, it is a trap play. Tony's got it nailed.
That's
this
a
time.
tough call. I'm going to go under.
Rob
You
is
know
going under. Jeff,
I'm going to go over.
I'm going to take the over with you. Lisa Jenkover texted in. She said she wants the under.
I just got a text from the Goose. She's taking the over.
Who's not like that?
The
It's
goose?
Yeah.
Rob, I got
Spiked it
I
in,
got a
huh?
text message from your wife already.
What'd she say?
Well, she's got something she wants to bring up later.
Oh.
Hey, what number is Brathel?
Brathel is going to wear the number
3.
What does she wear?
3. Yep.
3. Okay. Amelia Armstrong.
All right, we're going to go through some stats here. The Wildcats in the Big
15
Rivers Conference here.
Armstrong.
38.6 mile we drove down here.
Long ways.
Wow.
Little stop at the dance hall on our way down here. A little stop at the log jam. I want to thank Brandon down there. Did a great job. Wildcats are currently 4-0. They're ranked number 4 in Wisconsin, ranked number 343 in the nation.
Not bad.
A week ago, they were ranked like number 800. So we didn't play any matches, and we've gone up 500 spots. Over and under.
Should have taken this week off.
38.5 set out of Tony Cheeks at Cheapo Casino. Kill leader Anna Wolf, the senior stud. She's hitting 48 kills, hitting a 470. Haley Gretz has 40 kills, hitting a 213. Amelia, the ace Armstrong, has 37 kills, hitting a 540. Brianna Brothel, the Badger, leading the way with 6 aces. Anna Wolf, Abby Bennett, each have 6 blocks. Anna Wolf's got 12. Amelia Armstrong's got 7. And listen to this, Rob. The Daredevil and the Magician each have 7 blocks on the year.
Oh.
The dig category, this is going to be led out by Haley Gretz with 63 digs. Danny the Machine Lean with 45. Morgan Cayley has 90 assists. And Maddie Morrow, the feature player, has 46 on the year.
Yeah, all right.
All right, are you ready for some starting lineups and a national anthem? We are the Mike and Rob Experience, season number 5. Jeff the Wolfman Meyer, Rob Derry, and I am Mike Cayley. First National Bank, we want to thank you for all your support at River Falls Sports on the YouTube dial. And here we get ready to go.
Where are you going, Rob?
We got ball girls. He's got to run the camera a little bit too.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Legion of Loyal listeners. Welcome, Menomonie fans, River Falls fans. We've been averaging over 1,500 to 1,800 views on every volleyball broadcast. Football, we're down here against Menomonie on Friday night, averaging 4,000 plus views. And David Creel says he promises to watch a broadcast. Rob, watch your hat.
He won't.
The lino is Pete Hendrickson, Wall of Champions right there under the flag, and we're getting ready for starting lineups. Here comes the Wildcat. Sarah Cayley and year number 11. Shelby Thornton.
There she is. Oh, yeah.
Emily Anderson wearing the number 2-1. Head coach Kyle Moore and year number 1 varsity assistant Kelly Groling. And ladies and gentlemen, Rob, Jeff, can you count the fans here tonight? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we?
8.
Yeah.
All right, there's the wave across the net. Welcome to 2020.
That is the weirdest thing to see.
We're going to try to get this instant replay thing rolling tonight. We're going to try to get a little Wildcat Trivia. We're going to try to do a little, what else have we got? Man Up Movement. We can talk about that. Thursday night, we've got the Man Up Movement event down at Juniors.
We got a lot of stuff going on, no doubt.
And here we go.
Most of all, a volleyball game. Let's go, Cats!
Is this the first time Goose has gotten into the gambling, Rob? Out of Cheapo?
I think so. I wonder if Abby and Riley are down and watching in Babe Cave South down in La Crosse.
They're back down to La Crosse.
Probably.
Danny Lean, the number 1-2, the 12, waiting in the libero jersey and the all-gold Wildcats in their blue jersey, blue spandex, and blue face masks.
Yeah, she's ready.
Is this what we're talking about in 2020?
That's what we're talking about. Got to coordinate everything.
Tony Cheeks is
They look
grilling
good.
steaks for the Razor. All right, we're getting ready to get things off here. Time on my clock is 6:55. We're 5 minutes early. Dean and Sue's Torches and Wiley. Here we come. Danny Lean.
I still owe the Razor $2,000.
Of course you do.
Oh.
Outside swat. Brathel covers that one up. Prochnow is going to be the setter, I believe. Big swing. Good
Up.
defense out of Prochnow. Free ball, roll shot coming. Tip.
Oh.
And that'll be a Menomonie point.
All right.
We had the JV, the gold team on. Abby Derry,
Abby,
Rob, she's on.
She's
She
cracking
commented,
in already, chiming in
says,
already.
Go Cats all day, Abby Derry.
I thought you had a big meeting at 7.
Serve back there is Bloomquist. This
She's
one's at
skipping it.
Gretz.
Come
Off
on.
the mark.
Oh,
Derry and Lean.
no.
And usually this doesn't happen till set 3, but the Wildcats find themselves in a bit of a hole here, down 2-0 early. Bloomquist, the senior, to go again. Swats this one
Oh,
for an acing serve. Wow. Coach Kaylee wearing the yellow. She's got the glasses on tonight. Defining moments is the motto for 2020 for the Wildcat volleyball team. Bloomquist, this one's at Gretz. Pass off the mark. Kaylee back set to Derry, drives it down. Libero up, out of the rafters. Free ball coming. Let's see if we can get this in system. It's Brathall, Kaylee, and Wolf with a good
up?
dig off the libero. Right side back set. Derry's underneath it. Kaylee waits, pushes out to Brathall.
Nice.
Approach up, and that'll get the Wildcats on the board.
Here we go.
Hallie Olsen, the Hammers, tuned in all the way down from Florida.
Hello, Hallie.
Hopefully she's escaping and running from the COVID down there.
I wonder if they're playing volleyball down there. Probably not.
Hallie, let us know.
Oh.
Maddie Derry on the serve. Set gets pushed outside. Big swing that time off of Schaefer, but can't get it done.
Didn't connect at all with that, did she?
No. Well, we got everything set up.
Barely.
Derry to go. Libero steps underneath it. This one's going to be off of Prochnow. Outside, big swing, tipped hands, Lean. Now Kaylee. And Brathall with the drive,
big
dug
swing.
up. Free ball coming again. Lean to Kaylee, to Wolf in motion. Defense is good for the Mustang.
Oh.
Swing up. Didn't catch all that one. Off
Big
the
blizzy.
swinging hands of Jenna Schaefer, the junior. Michael Becker's on. Rob, is that Michael Becker? Oh, Michael Becker, the old Kokoro coach. Well, Michael, welcome.
Hey. Yeah.
Wolf gives it to Kaylee, puts it back to Brathall off the spot. Up
Got it.
and good enough. Jammer's on. She says, go Cats.
She's always on. Jammer
got-
and Gerber.
73 people watching.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Jammer, here's your granddaughter, Maddie the Daredevil, Derry to go here. Serve has been good. Libero gets underneath it. Prochnow waits. Going to push this one outside to Schaefer.
Oh, good eye, girl. Good
Lets that
eye.
one travel out of bounds, and the Wildcats are starting to build back up here.
Yeah, suddenly it's 5-3.
Maddie Derry waits for the up signal ref of the referee. Good serve, picking on the same spot. Prochnow waits, going to push right side touch.
Oh,
Touched out of bounds with no touch. Wildcat point.
that was dangerous. I thought that was going to drop in.
Hallie Olson said she's surviving in COVID land. We practice every day, regular 20 hours a week, and we'll
Oh.
compete in the spring.
Oh, good.
Derry drives that one. Prochnow waits, middle set. Going to be a lift call on that one.
Didn't see it, but okay.
Wolfman, it's your first road trip of 2020. What do you think?
Oh, it's good to be back.
God, we missed you.
Good to have you back,
But
buddy.
awesome.
Derry on a run. This one's at the libero. Prochnow's going to wait. It's going to push it out to Schaefer. Good
Big
set.
bang.
No touch.
Really?
Wildcat
Wow.
point. Wow, I thought that was a block off of Morgan Cayley.
So did I. Huh. I don't see very well, though. We know that.
Wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Moore is going to whistle for a timeout here shortly on the hot serving hand of Maddie Derry. Free ball push. It's the machine to the magician to the assassin, and we're going to get a little replay on that one and see how that one turned out here.
She's going
All
on.
right.
She's going on a Maddie Cayley type run. This is 9 points in a row for the Radcat.
Wow.
What was it? 19.
19. Wolf's going to get hands on this. Brathal's going to drive
You
one.
only got to get 10 more, Radcat.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's
Way
trouble.
back in the bleachers, and that should be another Wildcat point.
9 more now. You're good.
So, Jeffrey, I just did one down here. You see how it comes up? If I right-click on it, I can just do that.
We're gonna dive in.
I'll dive in.
Diving in.
This gym right now has the weirdest vibe, so we have to really be mindful of that.
We got
Um,
Weird
we're
about
hitting
this
it,
gym.
which is fantastic.
No one, too.
Good serving by you, even though we don't have aces out of it, we're keeping them out of system, which is one thing that we're looking for. Serve receive has to be better. And what I was just saying to Haley, and I want everybody to hear, we've gotten kind of lazy with following the ball to the sideline and the inline. So we do a lot of like, it's out, and we're 10 feet in the court, and we hope that it's out. So let's make sure we're getting all the way there, because then you can make a decision at the last second if you need to. Got it? Yes. What are you guys running offensively? In transition, if we get a free ball or a down ball, mix it up. But if it's anything attack, stay in that B plus. So if it's in transition, she can go back? If it's a free ball, down ball, yeah, then she can.
Tribute
C,
tonight,
slide,
ladies
or
and
whatever.
gentlemen.
Cats!
Simple
Oh,
right
those
now,
are-
so we can
wow.
continue to get
Jeez, that was
Cats.
hard.
It was early that time. My lungs are back,
Rob
buddy.
was a little early.
We lost a Hall of Famer today, gentlemen. 65 years old, Eddie Van Halen, gone.
God bless him.
Lost the
All songs,
battle to
legend.
cancer.
Legend.
Voted the best guitarist in 2007 of the top 100.
Yeah, hard to
There
argue.
you go.
Hard to
Maddie
argue.
Derry gets the timeout call. She's going to roll with it again and see what she can muster up. Back row attack. Lean is there. Kaylee, good push to Brathall.
Ooh,
Block up. Not good enough as Brianna Brathall adds to another.
that's 11. She's getting into Kaylee territory, buddy. Hey,
3 kills
I don't
coming
wanna-
off
I don't
of
wanna
Brianna
jinx it. I don't wanna
Brathall.
jinx
Nice. Maddie Derry keeping it in play. Prochnow's going to bump set that one. Schaefer's going to free ball it over. It's going to be Gretsch with the hands. Kaylee, good set. Wolf in motion, and that'll do it. 12-3 here at the stable. Over and under set out of Tony Cheeks is 38.5 total points that the Mustang will score. Derry to go again. Wow, libero. Anderson working hard.
oh,
Big block up, not good enough. And Jammer says, Rob, it sounds like you're feeling better.
I am feeling a lot better. Rode my bike today for the first time in 3 weeks tomorrow, I guess.
I'm proud of you, bud. I'm proud of you.
I was scared.
Jammer, here goes the Daredevil.
Oh,
Libero, one-handed set, going to come over, but that'll be an easy point for the Wildcats
Lift.
with a lift call on that one, and we're stretching this
14.
14-3. State record is 20, we found out. Maddie Derry served up against Hastings. Anderson digs it out. Prochnow waits outside to
oh,
Thornton on that one.
The run ends at 14. Nice job. Cats.
Oh, Maddie Derry finally digs the Cats out of their hole. They were down 3-0 early and now have a lead of 14-4 after the Derry gets done. Wow. Welcome to the match, Daredevil. Junior Emily Anderson. This one's at Derry. Kaylee's going to be off the 10-foot line. Gretz on the back row.
Oh.
Attack. We'll see if we can get a little replay on that one. See if this thing's working here for me.
Wha-bam!
If I can get that going, here we go. Haley Gretz came off of this one. Nope, Jeff, that ain't working tonight, so the replay is going to have to wait again. Prochnow inside
Oh.
set off
Oh.
a Utes. We got a few
Dirty.
Uteses.
Did him dirty.
We got Uteses in River Falls. We got Uteses in Menomonie. They originated here with Jeff's Pizza. So I'm guessing Evie Utes, the junior, related to Chris.
Uh-oh. We got a big whirling diverse serve coming, I think.
Ashley Quillen,
Running.
the sophomore,
Looking.
drives
Oh.
one in. Morrow.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's Wolf. Kaylee Anderson on the pickup. Free ball drive out of the back row. Derry, great pass. Kaylee waits. Wolf in the middle.
How about the effort from the libero, though? A couple.
Let's call her Emily Anderson.
Yeah.
Should have good dig.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeffrey, you got your mic on? Yeah, you're all
Solid.
good to go.
Yeah. Am I
Well,
not
Anna,
picking up?
Anna Wolf's going to run here.
She's got the early nod for my player of the game from Menomonie. Early.
Anna Wolf.
Oh.
6 aces on the year. That's going to be another point for the Wildcats as they quickly grow their lead to 17-5. Had a tough set last year against Menomonie. River Falls won 25-2 in one of the sets, and Anna Wolf adding to her ace total.
Yeah. 2 of them.
Wow. Gentlemen, what are you doing? You're Kyle Moore here, a new coach coming in. Menomonie on the flat end of it. Well, you know what? Coach Kaylee was on the flat end of it too 11 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
They had a hard time winning a set back then. Well, now they're going to the state tournament every year.
Hard to believe, but it's true.
Kaylee leaves that one for
Oh.
Armstrong, and Amelia Armstrong finds a back corner open.
They've only had one practice, Mike. I mean, this year is kind of a, well, obviously.
Well, the Eau Claires are not in the Big Rivers Conference, and we are not
Right.
playing for any.
It's just weird.
We're not playing for any Big Rivers Conference nominations at all. Anderson, the libero,
Deep.
going to throw that one out of bounds, and the Wildcats are well in command of set number 1.
They are. They are.
Wildcat Trivia, Abby Derry, be ready.
Yeah.
Madison May Kaylee's up at Duluth. Taylor
Go
Lean,
Cats.
What up, girl? Oh.
Nodak Nation, you know they're going to be here. And
Deep.
Anna Wolf.
Yeah, you know Nodak Nation's on. They're like Jammer and Gare Bear. They don't miss a game.
Well, I want to thank Big Gare. We got the Man Up Movement. Big Gare was
Yeah.
kind enough to donate $100.
Oh, yeah.
Perry here, the new AD at at Menomonie, came over from Eau Claire Regis.
He's a high quality dude. He'll do that.
Shelby Thornton
girl.
puts a tough one in at Maddie Derry, and she can't handle that.
Wrong way, bro. Wrong way.
Perry, have you heard of the Mike and Rob experience? You have not?
What?
He's new.
Whoa.
Came from Eau Claire Regis.
Wow.
Give it time, Perry. Shelby Thornton, the junior,
Like
back behind the
Novocaine.
line.
Works every
That's
time.
better.
Derry
Oh.
pass. Kaylee over and 2. Can't find the kill. Outside wide. Gretz is there. Amelia Armstrong's going to go over and 2. Mustangs settle in. This is coming out to Oler.
big
Big
swizzy.
swing. Derry. Now Kaylee tight. Gretz is going to try to keep it in bounds and can't. And the Mustangs are finding a way to grind. Oh, I'm on the score. I'm right. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. These guys are wrong.
20-8.
Armstrong's going to try to push it over. Anderson's there. Prochnow's out.
Oh.
Big swing. Double block up. Good kill off of Rabika Oler.
Kind of a banger over there.
Ayler?
Who's that?
Oehler.
Ayler?
Ayler. Serve is in. Derry, perfect pass. Kaylee middle. Armstrong, and that one ain't going to be enough.
She must have heard about my player of the game, Ayler. I'm going to keep an eye on you, girl.
That's Rabika. She's a sophomore. Rob wearing the number 8. Who sponsored the player of the game tonight?
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Player of the game.
Morgan Kaylee, good serve at Prochnow. Going to go over and 2 and find a way to get a Prochnow kill on that one. Megan Prochnow, the sophomore setter.
I think she's like, oh, maybe not.
Basketball player, have not
No, I
heard
was
of.
going to say she's a captain, but I don't think it was her. I think it was a different sophomore, tall blonde.
Give me the deuces back here. Evie Utes, the junior, with a good swat at Gretz. Kaylee waits.
Oh.
Good set to
Yeah.
Armstrong.
I could see that coming.
Wouldn't you know it? The Mustang here at the stable. I'm waiting for Bryn the Bronco to come into the stable.
Oh, yeah.
The Hailstorm, Haley Gretz. We know Mom and Dad are on somewhere in the Legion of Loyal listener. Prochnow pushes this one outside. Big swing off of Ayler.
Beautiful block.
That'll be a Wildcat point. Ayler, Rob, good call. She takes a healthy approach. Looks good.
Got a pretty heavy swat.
Well, let's talk about heavy swat. Haley Gretz, the junior, drives one in. Prochnow's going to wait. Middle set to number 5. That's Ayler, the other sister.
A little deep. 5 and 8 are sisters? Is that what you're
We've
telling
got
me?
a senior Ayler and we've got a sophomore Ayler.
All right.
We got a pair of Prochnows.
Prochnows,
We got a Sloop. That's got to be Jeff Sloop's daughter, I'm assuming. Sloopy, welcome. Mike Cayley here, UW Stout guy. Derry gives it to Cayley. Cayley's going to give it to Brotho. Wade's good approach, swing, and good.
Is that it?
That is it for set number 1.
Huh.
Wow, that didn't take too long at all. I wasn't even prepared.
Yeah, no.
Jeepers creepers. Let's see if I can get this thing
Yeah.
rolling.
Everybody's hands go up.
Set number 1 goes to the Wildcats, 25-10. And at this time, we're going to get through Wildcat Trivia and see if we can get some Legion of Loyal listeners. And Abby Derry's ready to go. Your Wildcat Trivia question tonight here, sponsored by Ziggy's. Oh, I got to wait for a... I got to wait for my advertisement.
Buick commercial or something?
Nope, here we go. Wildcat Trivia, sponsored by Ziggy's. Thanks, Fred Barr, 10-year assistant coach, associate head coach, owner now of downtown Stillwater Ziggy's. Your Wildcat Trivia question tonight says, under Coach Cayley, the Wildcats have won the Big Rivers Conference the last 4 consecutive years of 16, 17, 18, and 19. The only team in the Big Rivers Conference history to string together 4 in a row. Your Wildcat Trivia question tonight is, they had won 1 Big Rivers Conference title prior to this, and the question is, what year was that last Big Rivers Conference champion? So the Wildcats here in volleyball have won it 5 times the last 4 years. When was the time before this that the Wildcats
Man, that's a good one.
won the Big Rivers Conference prior to Sarah Cayley taking over?
We got some parents in the house. Hey, hang on.
Who do you got?
Coming back across. Look out.
You're going to go do a little
We got
crowd
big head.
surfing?
Yeah.
I like that.
Coming.
See what you can do. I'm
Don't
going to go
easy-
through
oh,
the Jeff.
we did it. I think you did it.
I'm going to go
Did you
through
pull
the
out
Jeff
the thing
Meyer.
there, bud? Oh, no, we're good.
No, I still got sound. We're all doing fine here.
Let me get down here.
All right, Jeff Meyer statistics.
Hey, we're gonna.
and-
Can we crowd surf?
Yeah. You want me to pull it up and get it rolling?
Here, right here. Yeah.
Hang on.
We got parents
Hang on.
all over the place.
Hang on. You ready? Oh my gosh, we got dogs. There's Renee Derry. I saw her. Who else do you see on
I
there?
don't know who that is.
There's
Is
Mike
that
and
Nikki?
Jenny Lean. There's
That's
Nikki
Nikki.
on there. Oh, I got Stacy Schmidt. We've got another dog that looks like the Gretz dog. Who's that mom?
Brothel?
Is that Jen Brothel? Who else you got down there in the stands tonight?
More dogs.
Oh, it's Diane Barr. Michael Cayley with the big goggles on. Fred Barr and Izzy Barr.
Is
Tim
that
Schmidt.
Nikki again?
Maddie Cayley. Nikki's there. Who's the cat?
That's it.
Who's cats in the crowd surfing?
That's all we got.
Wow, there we go. We haven't done crowd surfing in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been tough this year.
Stats by Jeff the Wolfman Meyer. Here you go, set number 1. Aces, Anna Wolf with a pair. Maddie Derry went on a run, Rob, but she had no aces on that run of
didn't have
14
to.
straight points.
Didn't have to.
Service error, Anna Wolf had 1. We had 3 kills for Anna Wolf, 4 for Brianna Brotho, 1 for Haley Gretz, 3 for the ace, Amelia Armstrong, 2 blocks for Anna Wolf, 1 for Kaylee, 1 for Brotho, 2 for Armstrong, and another block out of Maddie Derry. Wow, we got a lot of the Legions texting in.
Is Nikki down there twice?
Oh, yeah. Jammer sounds good. Love Sarah's golf clap from her chair. That comes from Renee Derry. Maddie Cayley says 89. We've got a text coming in 2010. Ian Stick says 97. We got a next coming in from 2002.
Now,
Paula
did
Flood.
you say Big Rivers or
Big Rivers Conference champion? Paul
Okay,
Flood says
okay.
98. Mike Peterson says 05. Mark Kilgore says 1990. Kate Brenham says 08.
So that would say it's post 89. Is that correct? I hate
Yes,
to give
yes.
it away too much, but
You are correct. Emily Bannett, the gunslinger's on. She says
What up, girl?
1995. Very Lester says 95. Paul Aderman says Audra says 01. And with all that, we don't have a correct answer yet. When was the last time the Wildcats won the Big Rivers Conference prior to the last 4 consecutive, and let me mind you, 4 unbeaten years?
oh yeah.
All right, set number 2. We're getting
Oh.
ready to roll here. The Wildcats win 25-10. Prochnow Wade's going to give this outside to the hard-hitting Schaefer. Maddie Morrow in. Brathall gets it good enough to go in the kill book.
Yeah. Player of the game tonight, Maddie Morrow, right? Or senior? of
She
the
is
game?
the senior featured player of the game. Brianna Brathall comes in hard. Paula Flood guesses 0-2. Schaefer, hard swat. Abby Bannett's in at the libero.
Oh.
Armstrong finds a push. And what a kill. I don't know if there's any way that I can get this instant replay rolling here or not, but
That was a dandy. On the sweet spot.
my instant replay is live, so that is not going to work. I'm going to have to do some finagling with that.
Thought you had it figured out.
Well, I thought I did too. Big swing, but out of bounds.
Bronco
Here at the stable.
just got her off a pile of alfalfa over in the corner. She's ready to go.
Jeepers creepers. I got to see. A lot of text messages coming in with 113 people watching. 95, 96, 87, 99.
Is this another one of those trick questions?
No, this is legit.
All right.
Armstrong with a great serve. Setters
Uh-oh,
out.
uh-oh.
Free ball.
Oh.
Doesn't make it over.
She almost got it.
So somehow my instant replay is recording my live screen. I'll keep digging. I'll get it. I was so excited.
You were.
Hallie Olson says 1993. You are incorrect.
That's
Overpass
trouble. That's gonna
coming.
be trouble.
Johnson, now Morrow. Back set to Derry on the right side with some pop and power. Anderson there. Prochnow gives it to Schaefer. Touches inside the line for a Menomonie Mustang point. Rob, I'm going to say my score is right and theirs isn't. I've got the Mustang up 3-2, but
That's what they got, bud. Oh, no, they got us up 3-2.
yeah,
You're right.
I'll match them, but I think they're wrong again. Whoever's down there doing it, they ain't right. Swinging at Derry. Derry with an overpass and out of bounds, and that will be a Mustang point. Not this thing up at threes by our scoreboard. When was the last time the Wildcats won the Big Rivers Conference? It started in 89-90, so it cannot be prior to that.
Oh, wow.
Johnny Gretz comes in. He's watching probably with Roger and Judy. 1995. Big Rivers website says the fall of 95. Oh, geez, I got to go back. Earlier, Vesters, you are right. I got to go back in my due diligence here on the next break.
Got to dig deep. Uh-oh.
Touch
Up.
picked up by the Firecracker.
Let's
Morrow
go.
waits. Wolf in the middle.
Oh, deep.
Hits that one out of bounds.
4-4. Bad guys.
Stacy Schmidt says her parents are watching. 50th wedding anniversary for Joan and Keith Rademacher. Immediate family all there.
Congratulations.
Party is being planned for November 27th at 2.
Welcome aboard, Stacy. Glad to have
Oh,
you.
wait, she's asking personal questions
Oh.
about the schedule.
Oh,
Up and good. That'll be a point for the Wildcat. I got to go back and see. We talked about Eddie Van Halen. We talked about Audra. We talked about Paula Flood. We talked about 97. We talked about Aderman.
get the Bronco back to serve.
Prochnow waits, goes backside to
Ooh.
number 2. Double block is up. Wolf
Oh.
is going to time it up. Good dig, but that one's going to the chairs.
Almost
It'll
had
be
it.
another Wildcat point. Appreciate the stats. Great broadcast. You're welcome.
This is definitely the deepest spread of players in the conference. The
Yeah.
chairs are, off her face. Got it.
Swing
Bingo.
is over. Bannett's there. Morrow on the
Wow.
joust winner. Anderson's going to reset the offense. Run, roll shot, not good enough. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to come back
A
to
little too aggressive. What?
class of 2020, Rob. Who's going to win the Wildcat Trivia, I think, out of the class of 2020?
I got Maddie Cayley today.
Ron Johnson with a good serve. Prochnow's going to push it outside, off the side of her hand. Brathall. Now Morrow waits.
Or
High
Bannett.
looper.
Maybe Bannett.
Well, with all that said, we do have a winner.
Hallie Olsen sharp too.
Well, we call her the gunslinger.
Oh,
Graduated last year. She's a Rambler down at Chicago Loyola.
Oh yeah.
Emily Bennett wins herself a $10 gift card to Ziggy's in downtown Stillwater. Her 10-year assistant associate head coach,
There you go.
Freddie Barr. Good enough, Emily Bennett. Your gift card is
Maybe when all you girls come home for Thanksgiving break and go to Ziggy's, a bunch of them got cash there.
Got a social distance, bud.
Oh, right.
You know how vicious this stuff is. Emily Bennett, congratulations. Let me see if I can find your text message.
Uh-oh. Oh, big swat.
SWAT, tooled and out of bounds.
Got the blocking hands on it, but it
There's
went
the
the wrong way.
Ziggy's gift card. Congratulations, Emily Bennett.
10-4,
Freshman.
good guys. Oh,
Wiggle and the waggle. And that's coming off of the smooth hands of Bryn Olson.
Bryn Johnson.
Bryn Johnson. Bryn Olson's Rice Lake. Boy, I get all things discombobulated here.
You've called a lot of games, bud.
Yeah, we're in season
ace.
number 5, but the Broncos going to find a way to find a hole in the stable here. And we're going to find a way to dive into Sarah Cayley's huddle.
Yeah, let's do that.
Like I said earlier, I feel like the challenge is more on us being where we need to be. We haven't talked a lot about like free ball, down ball stuff this year because we're only, I feel like in my mind, on like week 2 of the season. But I want to make sure that my backcourt people are getting split. The only person that I've given free reign to stay at the net is Anna. If you think you can pick a ball off, then do so. Everybody else in the front row needs to back off to the 10-foot line and be ready to play the ball, okay? I want to make sure that my right front, right back doesn't get too deep because we're taking up space. If it's a down ball, especially against this team, stay home, okay? You're going to be able to run balls down. We just can't be moving. Okay, we've got to get our feet set in service. We've got to get our feet set defensively. We've got to get our feet out to the block. Right now it's footwork, footwork, footwork.
Footwork,
And if it's slow, we look slow.
Come on, Rob.
Okay?
13
Let's go.
seconds. Hit it.
Cats! Got it.
We got the Wolfman on road trip number 1. We got to play the theme song.
Way.
Wolf, Breath, Morrow, Derry, Bannett, and Johnson on the court for the Wildcat.
That's just a little bit more.
Ring the singing in.
Allow.
Procknell's going to wait for this one. Pushes it outside. Only place to go. Johnson is there. Morrow back to Johnson with a big approach. Good dig up that time by Anderson. Coming free ball off of Derry. Now Morrow. Going to give it out to the Badger. Drives it down. Good defense that time. Can't catch a number. Procknell swinging it over to Schaefer. Johnson. Morrow. Give it to the healthy hands of Anna Wolf, and she can't finish. Out to Brathel with a good rally going on here, and that'll be a good enough one for the Wildcat.
Girls are scrappy. I'll give them that.
Wow.
Who's it? Procknow?
Procknell.
Yeah. Twin or sisters, right?
There's a Procknell. Kira is an 11th grader, and Megan, the sophomore, is a sophomore setter.
The 8 right now is in the running for Pepsi Player of the Game.
You like number
My Menomonie Pepsi
Rebecca
Player of the Game.
Ayler.
Oh, Ayler.
Rebecca. Bryn Johnson on a steady run back here. The Wildcat serving's been outstanding, started by Maddie Derry. Ayler up, good approach, and Maddie Derry gets one hand on it, but that ain't going to be enough for the junior Daredevil.
She got a haircut.
Sarah Cayley looks very composed.
What's she looking at?
Kira Procknell, the junior sister, back here with the black mask, white jersey.
I think she's over there
Black
playing
spandex?
Scrabble.
She might be texting me. Abby Bannett digs it out of the mud. Wolf is there. Now Brathel.
Wow, that was nice.
Kate Brennan wants to know what the answer was. 1995, 1996 was the last time and the only time the Wildcats have won the Big Rivers Conference. Winning it now in 16, 17, 18, and 19, and there'll be no champion here in 20.
Yeah.
The Firecracker, she's been a good server. She's got 6
Oh.
aces on the year.
Laid the jinx right on her, bud.
Well, she had 6 aces, and then
Renee
that one.
and I were watching college football the other day. This kicker had never, I don't know if it was never missed an extra point or a field goal, and they're like, well, we can't jinx him. What did they do? They jinxed him.
Of course.
He missed it.
Procknell to serve. Derry to help. Bannon on the free ball. Here we go. It's going to be Anderson. Procknell's waiting. Pushes middle. The big
That was
fiver.
in. That was in.
Chloe Ayler gets herself in on a kill.
Beautiful. Painted the line, Mike.
Rob, it's your favorite road trip. Jeff, what's your favorite road trip of our
Probably
season?
going to Menomonie. I do. I
It's
agree
45 minutes of basically pure pleasure.
38.6 mile.
with that. It's a beautiful
Whoa.
drive. Get to see the leaves change.
Oh,
I
down in
think-
the valley.
I think they're a little past changing, but still pretty.
I think our trip to Rice Lake 2 weeks ago
That
was
was
the
nice.
peak.
That was nice.
Maddie Morrow, senior, left knee brace on, missed all of her junior year. Bun up top to go. Out of system. Procknell's going to try to run it down. Free ball coming. That's going to be Johnson. Now Morrow inside to Armstrong and finds another kill.
We'll take that.
Amelia Armstrong hitting a 540 this year and has 37 kills through 4 matches.
That's respectable.
Yeah, Kate Brennan, we miss you too. She got yanked at the last second. She was
Yeah,
going
she's
to
going to
join
come with us.
Morrow, right hand, good swat. Anderson steps in. Procknell, this one's going to be outside to Quilling.
Deep. She should have come anyway and just sat in the car. I would have.
I wouldn't miss this road trip.
No.
Perry, where'd you grow up? Perry's a Mondovi Buffalo native. Nielsa Gebert says she misses us all. We miss you too. What year did you
Nielsa.
graduate, Perry? 86? 96 grad, same as Coach Cayley.
Oh,
Outside
yeah.
of the antenna, the Wildcats starting to run away with set number 2 here, 19-7. Rob, I got a text message from your wife.
Did we do something wrong?
No.
Oh, good.
I had a conversation with Raleigh about some other things, but I'd rather not discuss that here.
Thanks, Mike.
Maddie Morrow, you're welcome, Jeff. Here we go. Prochnow going to wait, pushes this one outside to Quilling. Double block is up, and that'll be good enough for the Menomonie Mustang. Rob, your wife
campfire.
wants to try to stump you on Wake Up Winona.
She knows I can't. All right, whatever. I'm not going to argue.
Do you guys watch? Oh, Maddie Cayley says she misses us too. Well, Maddie, we just took a week off. Give me a jersey number. Is this 6? Is this Bloomquist to come in?
Yeah, I think it is the 6.
Into the net. Point for the Wildcats.
What does she want to know?
Rob, your wife has a Wake Up Winona question. She says, in the movie Good Will Hunting, when Matt Damon got the girl's phone number, you remember,
Oh, yeah.
how do you like those apples?
Oh, yeah. How do you like them apples? Yeah.
How do you like them apples? Rob, she wants to know, what was the phone number? Great kill that time out of Armstrong.
He slapped it right up on the window, right?
Yeah, so he goes up to
Well,
the
bam,
outside,
yeah, yeah.
and he puts the note piece that, because back then we had to write things down.
Yeah.
So she wants to know, Rob, do you know what the phone number was? Brothel to come off that one a little bit easier. Mustangs are going to try to fire this out.
Well,
Free ball coming.
Mike, like with any movie, the first 3 digits were 555.
I knew that.
That's a 1294.
So
That's
the
too
phone
easy.
number that they pressed up,
And she knows I know that.
555-1294 was the phone number. Anderson
that.
to go. Hard serve. This one's at Bannock. Good pass. Morrow. Armstrong! And the ace coming up big in the middle. I'll give her a clap.
She knows that because we love that movie. And when we were in Boston, we went to the L Street Tavern, which is where it was filmed.
Really?
I believe it's 658 East 8th. Don't quote me on that.
In Boston.
In Boston, yeah.
Rob Daria.
So
There's
she knew I knew that. That was she. She's just playing
acing
around.
serve from Brianna Brothel. I'm sorry, Amelia Armstrong's back behind the line. Kate, Nielsa, Maddie, we miss you guys too, but we're glad we can bring some type of high school volleyball here in the crazy times of the COVID. Prochnow sets the right side. That's going to be
Beep.
Quilling.
You know, you remember when they were sitting on the park bench talking?
Yeah,
Matt and Robin Williams.
yeah. Oh,
that,
it was
that
yeah.
actually became a memorial to Robin Williams after he killed himself. That bench.
Wow, at Hazeltine?
Yeah.
Anderson. Prochnow's going to be tight. Set point number 1.
A lot of people
And that's
probably don't
all
know that, but
The
that's
Wildcats are going to need.
Win, 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 no matter what.
25-9, 25-10 in set 1, and the Wildcats are looking and they're destroying waves. Well, there we go.
Down.
Wildcats up 2-0. Legion of loyal listeners. We got 131 of you people listening. We want to thank you for your support. Anybody from Menomonie, welcome. After this, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through the stats, and then we're
Yeah,
going to talk.
L Street Tavern. God, it's a nice place.
Set number 2, stats from the Wolfman, sponsored by Prime America. 1 ace out of Amelia Armstrong and 3 out of the Bronco Bryn Johnson. Abby Bannon had 1 service error. Kills, Anna Wolf had 2. Brianna Brothel had 3. That's 7 for the night. Amelia Armstrong with 3. Bryn Johnson with 1. 1 block from Wolf, 1 block from Brothel, and 1 block from Maddie Morrow. Maddie Derry on that block. I'm sorry. Man Up Movement 2020. Rob, Kevin Westhouse, and myself talked about the platform we have for the Man Up Movement, so we're going to try to raise as much money as we can for the Sunshine Fund out of River Falls School District. 100% of the donations go to the Sunshine Fund. 100% of their donations go to families in need in and around the River Falls School District. The event is Thursday night down at Juniors. We ended up with 120 people. $12,000 raised in 1 week to donate Thursday night to the Sunshine Fund. Dana Cudd, Scotty Morissette, Kit Litke, big part of that. Mark Chapin, all the folks. Want to thank you for that. Wildcat Trivia winner goes to the gunslinger Emily Bannett down in Chicago Loyola. We are the Mike and Rob Experience, season number 5. Wildcats lead 2-0. And all of a sudden I end up here all by myself. Tony Cheek set the spread at 38.5 points. Right now the Mustangs have 19 total points. Wildcats win set number 1, 25-10. Win set number 2, 25-9. All things are going the Wildcat way. We're getting ready here to start set number 3. Making sure everything is correct here on October 6th, and it is. Like I said, we lost a legend. Eddie Van Halen, 65 years old, dies of cancer. One of my favorite songs, one of my favorite entries. Danny Van Halen song. Started in 1972, their first album, Van Halen. Van Halen sold more than 10 million copies in their first year. This is to you, Eddie. Running with the devil in 2020. The COVID-19 is the devil, and we're trying to run to every county we can around here in River Falls.
Think we're not?
Rob, we're running with the devil. The devil's COVID-19. Welcome to the stable, my friend. I missed you.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, we got one more thing we're waiting for here in set number 3.
What's that?
Next, we'll see if Sarah Cayley can get out the buzzword of the day.
I forgot.
Mark Kilgore says, when is the next game? Rob, we are Monday at home against Huddy. Is that correct?
I don't even know at this point. Yeah, probably, maybe. Sure.
Huge fan from Orlando. Been cheering Anna on for the past 3 seasons, and you guys have made it so easy to do so.
Who has? Who?
I really appreciate what you guys do. That's coming from Jack.
Oh, good. Hi, Jack.
What do you say to Jack?
Hello, Jack.
Be nimble?
Jack, be quick.
I like that, too.
Jump over a candlestick.
Rob, have I told you that in October? Oh, do you want to talk about the MFL?
New.
Prochnow is going to push it outside. Ayler, I believe that is Ayler. Nope, that might be coming in. That might be
You may want to brag about the drubbing you gave me last time we hit the Kinney.
Jalen Sloop.
I caught no fish, Mike.
Rob, I caught 6 fish, and I extended my lead in the 2020 men's fishing lead to 99 total inches.
Oh.
And that's another acing serve from Bannock. That gives her 7 on the year.
Little pinball going on. Yeah, you put the hurt on me pretty good.
Well, got the Aces grandparents. Thank you for taking the time to do the game. Glad the coach is doing well, and you're back on the air. So are we.
Yeah. Oh, dropped it in there.
This is what we love about what we can do coming over here. Wildcats. Marlo's going to give this one to Gretz with a good, healthy swat. Gretz came in tonight with 40 kills. Menomonie Varsity player quarantined at home, but give my team a little shout-out, especially Miss Emily Anderson, the Libero. Well, that's awfully nice of you. Thanks for tuning
We'll do
in.
that. We can do that.
Emily Anderson, I'm giving you love right now from your varsity friend. Bannock's going to serve it at her. Anderson to Prochnow. Middle swat coming out of Ayler. Wildcats opening up set number 3 here. 4-0 early. Now, how nice is that? The AD comes over, makes sure we're all set up, helps with the internet.
Yeah.
Then gives me his direct cell phone number and says if you need anything.
Call me.
Call him
Anderson. Prochnow backs up this one.
Oh,
Wildcats are going to try, but they can, and then they'll get the Mustangs on the board in set 3.
Gretz almost got into the official stand.
I've never trusted anyone from Mondovi, so I don't know
This guy?
if we can. Class of 1996, Mondovi Buffaloes. What sports did you play, Perry? Football, basketball.
Don't call him. Just send him a couple text messages.
I will. Serve coming off of Bloomquist. Morrow's going to wait
Money.
inside.
Oh,
that's
dude.
a beautiful setup to Anna Wolf, the
Bingo.
6'4" Badger commit. What did I give her there?
So are we ready for Friday night then?
What's that?
Perry, we're all set for Friday. I've got in touch with him
All right.
already. We're going to have Wi-Fi or direct wire.
Perf.
Anna Wolf, 6 aces coming in tonight. Double block is up. Gretz and Armstrong together on that combo block.
Huh. Yeah, they were.
Who else we got out there? Abby Derry, Nodak Nation. That's Alex Dorner. Sherry Lean, Taylor Lean. Anderson waits. Prochnow with a bump set. This one's going outside to Schaefer. Roll shot. Gretz is there. Morrow waits. Back out to Gretz. Bump step. Good and kill. Haley Gretz hitting a 213. Needs to up her hitting percentage a little bit as we dive deep into the season. 40 kills.
That surprises me, actually. Yeah.
October 9th, gentlemen, it's a biggie. Friday night. Perry, what's going to happen with the WIAA vote? Will there be a tourney series?
Oh, big hit.
See, Robbie's like you. He talks about jinxing.
Yeah.
Big swing out of Jenna Schaefer, the
Big
junior.
swazzy.
Are we going to get the buzzword of the game? And Emily Anderson, junior libero.
Wonder if she forgot. Maybe it was too hard for her.
Oh,
it's up.
nice play.
Do
Free
it.
ball from the Firecracker. Anderson now Prochnow waits. Going to push it back set. The lefty, I believe, Prochnow number 3. Papungatoa gets a little hand on it.
Beautiful. Took a little off and dropped.
Morgan Cayley has 90 assists. Maddie Morrow 46. And Bella Papungatoa now has 1. Did you get that on the stat sheet?
Got it. Yeah, mark it down.
And she quickly trots off. The tremor. Uh-oh. The Daredevil's back. She hasn't served since the first set. She rolled off, 14 straight, Rob?
She did.
Not bad. Schaefer, hard swat, loud. Cayley back inside Armstrong. And the ace finds a good swing off the set of Morgan Cayley. Wildcat football will be down here at the UW Stout Stadium, my alma mater. Mustangs versus the Wildcats Friday night, both unbeaten. Apparently the Mustangs beat up on the Richmond, who was the number 6 ranked team.
Put the hurt on them pretty good, 42-0, I believe.
Anderson digs it out of the mud. Prochnow. Anderson is just getting worked all over. Derry's down. Cayley's there with a bump set. Gretz with a good approach. A little too low.
Little net life. Salmon stuck in the net.
What's our buzzword, Rob? Oh, no. Sorry. Don't.
No. I'm not going to say. No.
38.6 mile. The beautiful stretch I drove for 4 years from River Falls to Stout.
Yeah.
Ashley Quillen, the sophomore, to serve. That
What
one's
a
at
nice
Wolf.
serve.
Yeah. Derry's going to drive it over, and Anderson can't handle the heat of the Daredevil. Olivia, she took the under. We're at 19 after 2 sets, trying to get to 38.5. Tony Cheeks hit it on the head last week, right? 42 points up in Rice Lake for
He
a
did.
push of all.
2 weeks ago, but yeah.
I won some more money on my new football pick.
Huh.
I took 3rd place.
Oh.
That one's going to be out of bounds for another Wildcat point.
I thought that thing was going to drop.
My ears are still not in season 5 shape yet. I must
Sweaty?
admit. Your ears hurt ever?
Yeah.
Mine
Not
don't.
because of the headset, though.
Oh,
Gretz with a wiggle and an ace. Haley Gretz.
because of us yelling and screaming?
No, just.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let's dive in, Rob. Let's see what Coach
oh.
Cayley has to say here.
Mid-game check. I just bit my lip, seriously.
Wow.
For like my eyes were watering. You know when you guys go to the dentist and they give you like the anesthesia and you feel like you're slobbering on yourself?
She's just so proud of you guys.
Yeah. So it's not that I'm really overwhelmed by your performance, it's that I bit my lip. We've got 4 people that have had some sort of positive communication, okay?
4
We haven't
people.
had any communication errors. So we're up 4-0 in that point. When we're up 2-0 in the defensive effort. So give you guys the thought of not having a very fun practice tomorrow, and it looks so different. It is like so crisp and fast, and the energy is different. That's what I want to see continued. We're going to do something totally wacky right now. When they hit the ball over the net, you're transitioning to the right side, not the middle. You're transitioning to the left side, you're setting from the middle now. Okay? So instead of setting from the right side with 2 hitters in front of you, I want you to push into the middle and you've got 2 pins, okay? So you have to block in the middle, so your base, you have to keep coming back to it. But as you transition, you split out and it's 2 wings, okay? Let's go.
Friday, gentlemen, we get another road trip down here, 38.6 mile to Menomonie for a high school football game.
road again.
No Westy.
Road again.
We're getting rid of Westy, and we're adding the other +1.
-1, +1?
Yep, Gretz to go. Anderson pulls that one deep in the backcourt. Prochnow's going to wait. Oh, Schaefer with a drive, overpass.
Got it.
Nasty defense coming out all over, but that'll be a Wildcat point. Did Coach Cayley threaten not a fun practice tomorrow?
I believe that's what she
Did
said.
I hear something in there?
Now they're all sweating.
Gretz serves it at Anderson. Prochnow goes middle. That's going to be off of Quilling. Big picked up by Wolf. Anderson, Prochnow outside to Schaefer this time. Good swing defense by Derry. Cayley, Johnson. Cayley hits the upper up stand. She's all
Moved
right.
it about 6 inches.
That's all right. Schaefer up, block, and inbound for a Wildcat point. Jason Wolf says, could you please give a shout out to Ed and Pat, Anna's grandparents in Forest Lake who watched.
No, let's not.
every match. Don't let me forget about the ball girls here. I got to
Too
pull
late.
those up.
Too late. Already did. Look out!
Into the net. Another Wildcat point.
Huh.
We have one winner.
For what?
The buzzword?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Boy, did she slip that in quick.
Girls didn't even notice.
No, they didn't even.
didn't. The girls didn't
They
notice
thought
that.
she really bit her lip.
Yeah.
Anderson Prochnow going to go middle this time, pushed up. Nice try by Kaylee off the block of Armstrong, but will be a Mustang point.
Who we got? Who won it?
I'll just give it time. All right.
Let it percolate a little bit.
Ball girls, since we don't have them here, we're going to talk about 3 of the ball girls. Coach Kaylee's going to talk about her daughter, my daughter, Ryan Kaylee, 3rd grader at Rocky Branch Elementary.
Yeah, big time.
Notified ball girl. Landry Sticht, we know her dad, the
for
Wizard
sure.
Ian. She's a kindergartner out at Rocky Branch. And Amaya? No, it's not Amelia.
Feather of Eagle, I've newt. Pass 3 times before you shoot.
And Pankinen, the middle school 6th grader, we want to say thank you for your ball girl duties, even though in 2020 we don't have them.
No.
Wow. Kaylee, Sticht, Pankinen, appreciate it. Shelby Thornton, the junior, to go at Wolf. Wolf
Deep.
is going to wait Kaylee.
Oh.
And there's the Bronco, Bryn Johnson, here at the stable.
Bringing the big windmill.
Wow.
Love it.
Score is good. We've got a buzz winner of the day. We're going to wait until we get a little break in the action so I can pull it up. Well, here's our break. Paula Flood. Paula Fireisen, or Paula Herstein Flood.
Is that a Mustang point? What happened there?
Buzzword winner of the day. Sponsored
Didn't
by.
the Bronco just smash one? What happened?
Oh, yeah. Massage Concept, Sports Therapy and Training on the corner of Main Street and Cascade, downtown Paula. Herstein Flood. You just won yourself a 30-minute massage, and nobody deserves that more than you.
What
Let
happened?
me see.
What the heck is going on? We're going to talk it over. I'm just going to say the forward 5'8" and saw a swing in the
Paula, there's your 30-minute free massage.
Not over.
Enjoy that.
6, 7 pounds and 452, 8.
No, we
Perfect.
got Emily.
I think they got it figured out.
P. Flood is our winner on that. Rob, what's the scoreboard going to do? I got 16-5. What do they got up there?
Not sure what's happening here.
Ian Sticht is about ready to text me.
That looked pretty clear cut.
Danny Lean's got the ball behind the line.
We did get the point. 16-5, Wildcat.
Oh, Ian Sticht is going to correct me now that he has Wi-Fi. Amelie, that's what it is. Anderson free ball. Derry is there. Kaylee's going to wait. Pushes out to Johnson again, and that one's
deep.
going to.
Just deep.
Amelie, that is correct. Amelie Pankinen is the other ball girl. Flash the picture of Kaylee Sticht and Pankinen again.
Yeah.
Be nice to have him back. Be nice to have him back someday when all this is normal. 70,000 cases I saw today, Rob. Jeff throughout a bunch of universities. 3 hospitalizations. I think your daughter's one of those, though.
She was not hospitalized.
Prochnow. Thornton's going to free ball it over. Johnson. Kaylee has one thing to do. Go to Johnson with a two-handed push kill.
Yeah.
You don't hear that very often.
No, never.
Coach Kaylee does not have any quit in her.
No.
Nope.
She's
Go,
aggressive.
Gentlemen, we're going to figure out that glitch. Our screen goes a little out of focus about once every 8 seconds.
We'll figure it out, people. Don't worry.
We're going to try some cords, some cables, some connectors.
HDMI cord. Could be the black magic box.
Zip ties. Maybe too much hand sanitizer.
Could be.
Maybe.
Who did the stitch job on our power cable?
That was me.
Maddie the Maniac Morrow, feature Wildcat player, drives it in. Good passes up. This one's going to be outside to Mogan. We know the Mogan name in Menomonie,
yeah, we do.
basketball. Johnson, Morrow bumps it. Back row attack, comes the hailstorm. Good defense. Outside, this is going to be Mogan again.
Oh, she get that?
Touch, kill, Mustang point. Wow.
May have landed in as well, regardless of the touch. Nice cover, the coach says. I don't know. Yeah, good cover.
What, we got Paul Aderman over at the Floods. Number 3, Prochnow.
Up.
Gretz, Morrow back to Gretz again. Roll shot. Dives in there. That one off of Mogan. Mogan's going to have a roll shot out of her own.
Uh-oh.
Tight overpass,
Oh.
and that's a big overpass kill for the Cats.
Overkill. 18-7
Oh,
Wildcat.
wait, Paula
What?
Flood? Oh, look at, they're all cheering.
Oh, good.
I see an Andrea over there. Well, there you go. The Floods love having their viewing parties, and we love having you guys.
Are they out on the deck?
Oh, yeah, out on the patio.
Yeah.
You're very welcome, Paula Herstein Flood. You would have been better keeping your name Herstein instead of Flood.
Stop.
But I get it.
Oh.
I get it. Rick's a stud.
Wrong way.
And that's a stud point kill for the Wildcats as the Mustang can't muster that one over. Wow, I got a text from one of my former students wanting to know if I have a lathe in my classroom.
I bet you do.
Sophomore Abby, the firecracker bandit to go at Anderson. Prochnow.
Oh, deep.
Lefty outside. Well, we got a buzzword. We got a Wildcat Trivia winner. We've got the Man Up Movement Thursday.
We've got parents' heads down in the stands. We got all kinds
We
of
got
stuff
your
going
dog
on.
is here, Nikki.
She is, yeah.
Boy, she's a good listener.
Not really.
Acing serve from Bandit again, coming into tonight. Good server. She's had 6 aces. That's got to be number 8. Love the wireless mic down there.
Yeah, it's nice tonight. We got it dialed in.
Firecracker. Long braid going back. Big sister.
Oh.
Wildcat Trivia winner. Floats in a short one for another ace. She's found something she likes here. The
Took a little off that one and made it work.
Well, let's dive in, Rob. You want to come on over?
No.
I typically, in that,
Neither does she.
like that.
What? She doesn't
But I've been
like
asking
Perry.
you to do
Don't let
certain
Perry
things, like
see.
play defense and transition, and you did what I asked. So I feel like in those situations, if you're doing what I'm asked, you need me to do what you need me to do, right? I still want to keep it crisp. We've got 3 points left. I've got 3 big hitters in the front row. What are we running?
I think Coach should
I'd like
give
to go
she should get
C,
bonus points for the girls
A.
not knowing that she said anesthesia.
ABC, they're playing it.
Shouldn't she?
Hey, we got the Johnson, Michelle and Mike
I have
Johnson's pets
Abby
are in
and
the
Danny
stand.
and you in the back row. Okay, so your outlet, if you're in trouble, you've got either of them that you can set. But I think if we can stay in system, you've got 3 options. Let's go. ABC.
Cats!
I'm a fireball.
I see them.
Abby Bandon on a little bit of a run. The sophomore, one of the 3 new players to the varsity team this year. We'll see what it can muster up after a Kyle Moore timeout. Bandit the deuce. Tight pass. Prochnow does a nice job of fighting through it, but that's another Abby Bandon ace in the Jeff Meyer stat sheet. Bandit back behind the line again, 23-7. Wildcats up 2 sets to none, trying to get to 5-0. Uh-oh. Bandit with another ace, and that gets us to match point number 1, gentlemen.
Looked like a little miscommunication that time.
Down here in Dunn County, I want to thank Dean and Sue's, the dance hall, for the pregame. The log jam. Brandon did a nice job there.
He did.
Bandit to go. Match point number 1. Wildcats trying to get to 5-0. Prochnow is going to wait. Goes back set. Swing is up. And off the hot hand of Megan Prochnow. I'm sorry, that's number 4, Alyssa Mogan.
Mogan.
Set match point number deuce.
Wait, do we play these guys again next Thursday? Is
We
that,
do.
Is that
We
correct?
do. I think next Tuesday. Freddie Barr's trying to call me. I'm not going to take his call.
Hey, Freddie.
6. Bloomquist to go.
Oh,
Wiggle.
Up.
Lean pulls it up. Gretz with a free ball roll shot. Anderson's going to wait. Free ball coming off the top of the tape. Bandit, good pass. Morrow outside.
That'll
Gretz,
do it.
and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. As the Wildcats remain perfect in the Big Rivers Conference in 2020.
Go up.
Good. We got 138 people still watching the match, and that'll do it for the Wildcats here. 25-8 in set number 3. They won set number 2, 25-9, and set number 1, 25-10. And that is our final here from the stable. I should talk quieter.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. But
All right, well,
I
let's
think
go
people are
through
used
this.
to it at this point.
27 total points. The Tony Cheeks set it at 38.5. Rob, you're a winner. Jeff, you're a loser. Kaylee's a loser. Lisa, Jen Cover, and the Goose are all winners. Be sure to collect your winnings at the window on your way out of the stable here in Dunn County. All betting is legal as long as it's mythical through cheapo casinos.
Yeah.
Stats for set number 3. Haley Gretz had a pair of aces. Abby Bandit strung together 5 aces in the end of that match.
Wow.
No service errors for the Wildcats. Anna Wolf had a kill. Haley Gretz had 3. Armstrong with 1. Derry with 1, Johnson with 2, Papungatoa had a block, Armstrong had 2, Morgan Cayley with 1, Gretz with 1, and Wolf with 3. Wow. Next up for the Mike and Rob Experience +1, -1, Friday night.
We'll work it out.
River Falls Wildcats will be traveling down here to Dunn County for high school football. The Wildcats are 2-0. The Menomonie Mustangs are 2-0.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had a whole bunch of their roster out week 1 and got them all back. We're kind of seeing where the world goes with quarantines. I've been on 2 of them now.
Strange times,
You
my friend.
haven't been on one yet, have you? Your
No.
family has.
No.
Wolfman, you do any quarantining?
It's not going to get me,
Hunting
buddy.
season, you've been back out in the woods?
I was out on Sunday morning, yeah.
Jeff the Wolfman's got his stand up out there
I
in
do.
the land, ready to go?
Another
Back on the
couple weeks.
bike, the ribs feeling pretty good, bud. Pretty good.
Oh, wow. Is there anything else we want to talk about here?
No.
Man Up Movement one more time. Thursday night down at Juniors, I believe we have quite a few people wanting to come down to that event. We'll see how it goes. The
Excited.
featured ball
Excited.
girls were Ryan Cayley, Landry Schmidt, and Amelie Pankinen. We want to thank you for joining season number 5 of the Mike and Rob Experience. He is Rob Derry. He is Jeff Meyer. I am Mike Cayley. And Sarah Cayley's coming up to do a post-game interview.
I think she's just returning the mic, but
All right. Well, Legion of Loyal listeners, Wildcat Nation, new sponsor for the Mike and Rob Experience. Binford Tools came in as a corporate sponsor. He is Jeff the Wolfman Meyer, in case you didn't know him. He is Rob Derry. I am Mike Cayley. Want to be sure to always unleash your inner Wildcat.